students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In our today's video, we will see what is appreciation of the poem, appreciation according to Maharashtra State Board, what are the points and how to write them. Let us first see points for writing appreciation. Here are 5 points given on the screen, you can see them. First point is title of the poem. So appreciation of the poem is 5 marks question to you in the examination. Poem will be given to you, a complete poem. Name of the writer will be given downside, and seeing the poem you have to write the appreciation. See what are the points according to State Board. Title of the poem carries half mark. Here only title you have to write, title of the poem, whatever title is given. Author of the poem carries half marks. Who is the author, that will be given in the poem itself downside, so that name you have to use, author of the poem. Thereafter central idea or theme. In central idea or theme, minimum 4 sentences, but maximum central idea of or theme of the poem covers all the points, all the explanation of the poem, so that those all points should fit in your central idea. You can write that in your words, but whatever poet or poetess want us to explain, that all we have to explain. Those all points should fit in your central idea. It carries 2 marks. Thereafter rhyme scheme. What is rhyme scheme, that I will explain you according to the poem. And at last, figures of speech. This also carries 1 mark. This is how this appreciation of poem topic is for 5 marks. Now let us consider, and one more important thing is that appreciation of poem must be written in paragraph format. It is compulsory that you have to write it in paragraph format. In paragraph format, how to write that sample example we will see. Let us come on the appreciation of poem Life. You have studied poem Life and understood the poem thoroughly. Now let us see how to write the appreciation of it. Poem Life is written by poetess Charlotte Bronte. Here in this first line of the passage, you have written first 2 points of appreciation, which the poem Life, this is the title of the poem, and here is the author of the poem. So these 2 points you have covered and you got 1 mark. Come on the next point, that is central idea. So this is how you have to start. Central idea of the poem is that the poetess wants us. Poetess, we have used here poetess. Why? Because Charlotte Bronte is a female poet. This is why poetess we are using. If a male poet is there, you will write poet. The poet wants us. Poetess wants us to understand that life is not a dream. So here according to the first stanza wise, you have to explain the poem, and in your words, in short words, you have to explain the whole poem, all the stanzas, and whatever the poet or poetess wants to tell us, that you have to explain. After this, life Life is not a dream. Life passes away very fast. Life passes away very fast. We must enjoy life and do our best to enjoy the life and its good days. Sunny days means good days. That line we have seen in the poem. Here we can see that all stanzas one by one are getting explained. So the same method you have to follow, but the words are of our. The words are our. In our words, we have to explain. We must never forget that there are ups and downs in everyone's life. We should never lose hope. When there are problems in our lives, we must have the hope that things will go right soon. Hope is always there to help us. Hope is always there to help us. The rhyme scheme. Now, up to this point, hope is always there to help us. Up to this point, we have explained the central idea or theme. See, you can see the lines in the red bracket. These are central idea or theme of the poem. What is the theme? What is the idea? What does the poem and the poet wants to tell us? That thing we have written in central idea. This you can write in your words, no matter. But what is important is that the explanation of poem should be complete. Now we are writing rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme. What is rhyme scheme? The rhyme scheme of this poem is for first stanza A, B, C, B. Now let us come on our poem to understand what is rhyme scheme. Poem life. You can see from first stanza to last stanza, one by one we have explained the poem. Now let us see the rhyme scheme. See, at last of each line some words are given. The last word of each line rhymes with the another word of another last word of any other line. It may be second line, it may be third or fourth line. So that we have to identify. Here dream. Dream word doesn't rhyme with any other word. Thereafter say. Say rhymes with day. You can see this say, this word having the same pronunciation as day. Rhyming words means what? The words which have similar pronunciation, somewhat similar pronunciation. So say day. The sound of a is there. Thereafter this rain word is also not having any rhyming word here. And what is important here at the time of writing rhyme scheme, you have to see the last words. Last word are the basis for writing rhyme scheme. Now you have seen dream, say, rain, day. Life believe is not a dream, so dark as sages say. Of a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. So the second line rhymes with the fourth line. Here rhyme scheme starts with alphabet A. A, B, C, D, like this you have to write it. So here what we can write, that we will see. Here A. For first line we will write A. For second line B. For third line C, and because it is rhyming with the second line B. A, B, C, B. Here you can see the pronunciation of dream we consider it as A. Thereafter pronunciation of say, we give name it B, rain C, and day B, A B C B. Here B and B, these two alphabets show that the second line and fourth line are rhyming with each other. Let's come on the fourth next stanza, fifth line of second stanza. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom. Here we consider A, B, C, B we have taken. After C, D alphabet we have to write here. D, gloom, D. Now, but these are transient all. This all word E. Bloom. If the shower will make the roses bloom. This bloom is rhyming with gloom. So D. It is D. See, you can see the rhyming words are important here. This first line is rhyming with the third line. D, E, D. Here fall word is there. It is rhyming with this all. This is why E. A, B, C, B, D, E, D, E. After that, come on the next line. Rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours flit by. Here, merrily. Thereafter, by, thereafter, cheerily and fly. So, upside, we had used the rhyme scheme D, E, D, E. This will be after E, we will write alphabet F here. F by G. Again, cheerily rhymes with merrily. F. Again, fly. G. By, fly. These rhyme with each other. This is why F, G, F, G. Now, let us see the next stanza. What though death at times steps in and calls our best away. In, away, win, sway. These are the rhyming words. So, what was the last alphabet? F, G, F, G. Now H will come here. H, I, H, I. Next stanza. Yet hope again elastic springs. See the last lines which rhyme with each other last words. What was the last letter? H, I, H, I. Now J. K. J and K. Springs, wings, fell, well. These are the rhyming words. This is why J, J, K, K. And the final stanza, manfully, fearlessly. Fearlessly, bear, victoriously, despair. Fearlessly, victoriously. Having the similar sound, rhyming words, bear, despair. Having the similar sound. So fearlessly, this is, we consider JK, JK, L. Here we consider L, M, L, M. So here poem finishes. So this is how rhyme scheme was there. Now in these stanzas, leaving the first stanza, in all other stanzas, first and third, second and fourth, these lines are rhyming with each other. This is how you can write. Now let us see our appreciation. Here, rhyme scheme of this poem is, for first stanza, A, B, C, B, and for the rest of the poem is ABAB. Here you can write ABAB, or here manually you can write all the different rhyming schemes, all the alphabets DED, FG FG, HI HI, JK JK, LM LM. Poetess has used several figures of speech. Now the last point is about figures of speech. In this, in the poem, some figures of speech are used. What are figures of speech? Figures of speech are figurative languages, figurative uses of words by which special effect is given in the poem, such as personification. Here we have given one example, personification. Personification means what? We personify things. Suppose if you have some notebook and you tell my notebooks helps me. So here your notebook is non-living thing and it personally doesn't help you. It doesn't have living ability. But you are giving it quality of a person, means you are personifying it. So here personification figure of speech we have used, we have written, because poetess has used personification for hope. Poetess is telling about hope, personifying the hope. This is why personification we have used. Next figures of speech is alliteration. Alliteration means what? Sounds of consonants are repeated. Let us see examples of these figures of speech in our poem. Where are these figures of speech? How to find out? Life believe is not a dream, so dark as sages say. Here the last two lines of first stanza you can see, of a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. Foretells means what? To tell the future. Here poetess is telling that little morning rain is telling the future of that day. What will happen in the day? The day will be pleasant. So here rain is telling means speaking. So this ability of humans, quality of humans or not living things, we are giving to rain. So we are personifying the rain. Rain is a non-living thing. Now let us come on next example, more good example, that is hope. Yet hope again elastic springs, conquered though she fell. She fell. Hope personally doesn't fall, and we cannot say that she or he. Hope is a abstract noun and it is a feeling. So here poetess has given the pronoun she for hope, and she fell means what? Fell down. So this is also quality of persons. She fell down due to the despair, due to the sadness that she wants to tell. And this is why this is personification of the feeling hope. This is why we are telling personification figures of speech is used in the poem. Let us see the example of alliteration. Here in this line, what though sorrow seems to win, S sound is repeated. Sorrow seems. If such S sound, S not only S, any other consonant sound is repeated in the consecutive words of any line, that time it is having the alliteration effect. Here also in the next line, hope a heavy, this H sound is repeated here. Here also alliteration is there. And such more examples are there in which you can see can courage quell. Here in the last line, can courage quell. K sound is repeating here. coming again and again. This is why alliteration figures of speech is there. So here we understand just two figures of speech, alliteration, personification. Some more figures of speech are there which you will learn in my different video. I will make a separate video on figures of speech, such as in this line, still, still. These words are coming consecutively. This is also a type of figures of speech. And if question is there, such as, oh, why lament its fall, interrogation. So such more figures of speech are there. We will understand it in a separate video on figures of speech. Let us come on the appreciation of our poem. Poetess has used several figures of speech in this poem. Some of them are. This is how you have to write this point. Any one you can write, but if you write more than one, it will look good. This is why try to write more than one figures of speech. Here you can write, you can quote the line of the poem in which that figures of speech is there. It will be more good. If you don't quote that line, then also no problem. This is how you have to write appreciation of the poem, any poem, and this will be the standard for writing appreciation of any poem. These points you have to understand, and what is important is that writing poem in paragraph format. State Board is now accepting appreciation in only paragraph format. On these 5 points you have to write appreciation. Appreciation is for 5 marks. Watch the video. If you have any doubt about appreciation, you can ask me on my personal number, or you can put it in the comment box also. Take care, stay home, stay safe.